Well. We are in the World Cup final. India versus Australia.
Let's
What is gonna
go.
happen at Ahmedabad? 130,000 people in attendance. More than a
Okay.
billion people are gonna be watching. Take it
Wait,
away, Akash.
we were talking about this before. Do you think this could surpass India Pakistan?
This will. I have a
This
feeling this
will.
will.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah, I think because like literally I was looking and I know like even like people who I know like don't know that much about cricket or anything like that are like talking about this, which is crazy. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be an experience. I'm like I think we're like you know that feeling, but just before you go on a roller coaster, you're just like you don't know if you're like nervous and I'm incredibly scared and I'm incredibly excited at the same time because it's either gonna end up in tears or it's ending up in like craziness that night. So I don't know. I think I'm definitely gonna need like a doctor to check me out after. Honestly, yeah, that's gonna be a
You need
one
a blood
crazy.
pressure machine for
Oh
tomorrow.
yeah, totally. This is gonna be a crazy game. Okay, all right. Let's get back to it. Okay. Okay. First, no. First, give us your reactions of what's kind of going into kind of just post pre feelings, and then let's go down and let's break down these last two semifinal games.
Okay, so some feelings going in is this team has something we have never seen before, which is a debilitating bowling lineup. They will destroy their opposition. And
Yeah.
if Bumrah doesn't get you, which he didn't in the semi-final, he had an off day, and Siraj was Siraj.
Yeah.
But
See, I love how
my
you went
God,
straight.
Mohammad
I
Shami.
love how you went straight to the cricket. I was thinking more just like raw emotions, but like no,
I'm scared. No, because
I
I'm
think that was
scared.
scared for who? Don't say us. Don't say us. Don't say us,
Dude,
bro. Yeah.
it gives me nightmares. The 2003 final still gives me nightmares.
Okay. So I think about the 2011 final because that was also at home. So I'm thinking that's my reference point
That was
for
Sri
this World
Lanka.
Cup.
No offense to Sri Lankans out there. They had a
Yo,
great team then,
that
but
Sri Lanka team was so good though. Okay, fine. That's so okay. Let's break this down. Okay, okay. We have to talk first about India and New Zealand. Man,
revenge for 2019, dude.
oh, that was so good. That was so good, and that's like too good of a game. Like that was like too good of a game in my
I
opinion.
know.
Like in terms of just pure statistics, that had like everything you needed. Batting side, oh my god, poor Shreyas Iyer, man, did so good. Hit some one of I don't know, but Shreyas played such a good knock, but no one's gonna remember it. No one is going
Yeah,
to remember Shreyas's
I
knock.
know.
Yeah, it's
Dude, it's like 67 ball 100 and everyone remembers the two other hundreds. Like even Daryl Mitchell, because he's the lone warrior kind of a thing.
oh yeah,
He's gonna be remembered. But we gotta talk about it. Number 50. Number
number 50.
50 in front of the master at his
Uh,
home ground with his wife watching. My God.
storybook, and in Wankade. Oh my God, it's like the perfect place for it to happen. Also, God, that's crazy. It's just crazy. It's so good, and honestly, like, man, hats off. Like, I have nothing else to say. That's a crazy. This, I honestly think this is like one of the more scarier versions of Virat Kohli I'm seeing. I honestly want to
I
say this
think
is
so.
probably one of the most scariest versions. I think I will never ever forget what was man. I'm forgetting the year. That IPL year where he just and that entire year where he
Night
went ballistic.
2016.
2016. Yeah. Yeah, when he went to Australia and like killed everyone in like that was crazy. No, that 2016 IPL season was another thing, but this one is also another one. So crazy good. I don't know. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are he's broken the world record for 673. He surpassed the 2003 record,
Yeah.
700 runs plus in a World Cup. And the best part is he's not the only Indian who has it. Um, he's reached 700. Rohit is 550. Shreyas Iyer again, dude, he's got 500 runs in the tournament. Two back-to-back hundreds, and I don't
Yeah.
think most of us will remember it. It's insane.
I think this is. Do you think this is the greatest Indian side in a World Cup we've ever
I
sent
knew
up?
that question. I think so. I think so, regardless of what happens
I
tomorrow.
think also.
Regardless of
I
what
don't think
happens.
we never dominated like this. And that's what is the fear that it puts inside of me for this final. Because I've never
But
seen this domination.
my question is, why does the fear always come from us? Like when you see Australians supporting Australia, they don't care. Like New Zealanders, like the
Because there's
Kiwis,
no history of screwing up like that. Australia are consistent.
also
They
they
make
take
the
it as a
finals.
sport.
They make the. I no, that's okay. That's a statement.
I mean, excuse me,
I
is
mean,
cricket
they're
just a
not wrong.
sport for us?
At this rate, no, it's becoming just more of a presentation at times. But like honestly, no. It's cricket is just like in when you look at the other countries, there's a more. I'm just saying my reference points are like mainly I would say Australia. I use more Australia than England, honestly, more these days.
Yes.
But Australia because I just see more consistency. Like they're gonna make semis, and they're gonna win at least be in the final. I feel like this is like becoming almost like a guarantee almost in most World Cups.
Somehow,
That
even though they've had shitty
yeah,
teams.
I did like we were thinking, Australia, like, and we are like, oh, I was like, oh yeah, Australia are kind of like not looking that great in the beginning or something like that. Then they're like, okay, let's just start to dominate after that, and that's what's really, I think, been just crazy about this tournament is that like I think the semis, I think the people who are going to the final deserve to go into the final because I wouldn't
Yes.
say honestly for the current performance New Zealand South Africa kind of sounds sad to say I don't think they deserve to go to the final. I think that they were
I
just a
think New
little
Zealand max themselves by even reaching the semis because
yeah
at the start we knew they had a few slots missing, and that's what caused them. If they had a quality spinner in that first innings, I think they could have made a difference. Santner was good. Don't get me wrong, but a natural wicket taker, they missed
That's
that.
why I think New Zealand did not play one card this tournament, and that was gonna
You're
be
so deep.
that was my pick for best wicket taker. I remember so highest wicket taker.
No, I
Sorry,
think they missed a big trick. They missed a big
Ish
trick not
Sodi would
playing
have
Ish
been a
Sodhi.
great pick, but I don't know who he comes in replace of. Um,
He could have actually replaced Santner because these guys had enough
no,
batting.
Santner had a good year, but I also think Santner is like a really you like he's only gonna play like 10 deliveries for you, but he can play like a really good 10 deliveries for you. So
True.
honestly, I think for his batting position, he would have been great. Okay, but okay, so New Zealand, yeah, okay. South Africa also, I think the one issue with South Africa
Their
was
captaincy.
their captaincy was just very. I think also like Bavuma, like because of Bavuma's like not let's be honest, incredibly very quiet tournament and just like I have no idea what he
Yeah.
did this. I don't think even he didn't do anything whatsoever to contribute, in my opinion, in the batting side of things. Um, but Bavuma is because of that, I feel that could have spilled over into his captaincy, just being like, oh, like if there's that not confidence on the field, I don't know about I have to put all my onus into everyone else now. Okay, so
Right.
I don't know. It was weird. I didn't. I think South Africa looked much more tame, in my opinion, and than what I was anticipating from the kind of from the kind of tournament that they were looking to have. Yeah,
I think, that's the reason we picked them as the dark horses. Because if you just put the difference of a Bavuma 50 here and there, that's all. That was a very close semi-final
yeah,
for the score they made. And, people were saying, will they repeat? Will they change the 1999 World Cup?
yeah.
because it was the same score, 213 to chase for Australia this
Yeah,
time. Will it be a turnaround? Actually,
very
that
true.
brings me on to a question. Because do you think this is the World Cup where you can kind of reverse things? Because we reversed our 2019 luck against New Zealand,
Yeah.
and now we're playing Australia like the 2003 World Cup. Last time they
Oh,
were undefeated,
you
we
think it's a
only lost to
season?
them.
It's a season of revenge. It's a season of revenge, basically. Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
just a quick thing. Yeah. South Africa was your dark horse. My dark horse was always going to be Netherlands. And also I realized we definitely we're going to be doing like a more World Cup, a full tournament debrief. We'll get that after the finals and see
yes.
what happened
And
kind
we'll
of
do a
after that.
dare. So if you want to
Yeah.
give us a dare, put it in the comments because we said we'll do a dare on the
Oh
podcast
yeah, and
if
the Netherlands.
Netherlands wins a match and they want to.
I mean,
So
yeah. I mean, are we surprised? No, but we'll get to that to the other episode. You know, like
yeah,
Netherlands, they just crushed it this tournament. They were the best team, definitely. Okay, with
finals.
with this finals, India, Australia, I like. There's a fear that oh, India. I feel like there's something it's gonna break. I've been waiting for the entire tournament for something. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna fail. I was thinking India New Zealand could have been the game. It could have been the game, but then you're like
But I
looking
feel like
actually
that
at the
happened, right? Because
yeah, at like that one period. Let's like that one period, and then literally after that, um, Shami comes in like a madman and just takes seven.
but I
We not
think
even
that's the
touched upon
difference,
that.
dude.
We not even touched upon that yet. Shami crazy good stuff. Like godlike level stuff in my opinion that day. And like honestly, I would say his best bowling performance ever, ever. I'm
He's the
gonna
best. Yeah, definitely.
ever, and that's crazy. And honestly, I I'm gonna say he's the greatest. He's the greatest World Cup bowler of all time. That's it. Done. I don't think I actually think he's the great, and it's also by I don't think it's close to some of the other guys. Seriously, no.
Yeah, because he's done it in much fewer innings
Yeah,
and much tougher oppositions, always with the risk of not being, sometimes backed by the team to be the frontline pacer.
yeah,
So I agree, but I feel like that's what he changed because everyone was worried for the semi-final. I know how nervous Indians were, all of us were, that what's going to happen in the semi? It was like bigger than the final for us because we've had a very bad run,
yeah.
in these critical matches. And it's always that half an hour of bad cricket. And that started to happen. That happened. Let's be honest. Shami was the one who dropped the catch for
Oh yeah,
Williamson.
I saw the Jadeja missed run out. I was like, what the actual hell am I seeing right now? Like I was actually like super angry at that. That was just like that was stupid. I was like, why are we getting pressured right now? Like I understand like
Exactly.
we are in complete control. The required run rate was like 12s, something like that. And then we're starting to get really pressured. I'm just like, let's just take a chill. But honestly, the one thing was it was only for that brief period of time, and that's what's so good about this team right now. It was only for that little period of time, and they combated it
Someone
so
comes in and stops it.
yeah. They overcame it so quickly that it's
Yeah,
just like you look at the score, they won by 70 runs. That is no joke. That is a lot. That is
correct.
still a lot. That is still a massive victory, in my opinion. Because, oh, sorry, it's not a 300, 250 level victory or something like that, but this is a huge, huge victory. So,
Yeah, it's a
um,
semi-final.
exactly. And, but the thing is, honestly, and when I compare it to the Australian innings, seriously, I think it's a little bit. I'm not trying to like. I'm not like. We are all like. We all. Everyone knows we're going for India and stuff like that. But the Australian innings looked a little bit more tame than I expected.
Yeah,
Like I was like okay, from the kind of bowling, I think the bowlers had a great day. Their batters were just like they just like they just
little.
crawled
Yeah,
over the line. They didn't really like sprint through the line, in my opinion. Yeah.
correct. Because they tried to at the start, like tried to go really hard, but they really slowed down in the middle. They had no clue,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Like this final, what you said about the bowlers, their strength is their bowling lineup in the first 10 overs with the swinging ball. Our strength, let's be honest, one of the best things in the semi-final was when Rohit Sharma came down the track
Yeah.
to Trent
But you
Bolt
have
and
to
hit him
say one of
straight
their
over.
strengths is You have to say one of their strengths is the middle overs now because of how good Adam Zampa is.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna deny that, but I think the key, and this is the bombshell to leave on for the big game, is the key is gonna be the first 10 overs of both innings because the power
Yeah.
play is when both teams are at their best.
Best. Yeah.
Australia are gonna go hard and we're gonna go hard.
Hard.
And the
Yeah.
way Rohit played in that semi-final was just a statement to say, to hell with it, we're gonna
So
be fearless.
so what it sounds like is it sounds almost like the entire game is coming down to literally 40
Rohit versus
batsmen.
Stark.
Rohit versus Stark. One matchup. That's a crazy man. That's a crazy gamble. Actually, that's crazy, man. Ah,
Look, I'm
God,
not saying there won't
I
be other
love
big
this. This is like
matchups, but
this is so fun, but also so nervous at the same time, bro.
I know.
Mm,
But it's gonna be damn fun.
it's
It's
gonna be
gonna
damn
be
fun.
damn fun. It's gonna be
Yeah,
memories for life, one way or the
I
other.
think I think they're gonna put Stark 5 overs straight up. I don't if they are
I think
not
so.
going to, they're not going. And if there's even a little hint of swing, which I hope there is not terrible amount of swing because I still want it to be like somewhat competitive. I don't want it to be like
Exactly.
actually like a complete dead pitch. But man, this is going to be fun. This is going to be exciting. So yeah, we hope you guys are also like gonna enjoy this World Cup because then have like this amount of hype because this is gonna be a really special moment I think in the history of cricket. I think this is gonna be a really special moment. I think what
Indeed.
India brings to cricket is just crazy. So this is gonna be crazy. I think this is gonna be a moment. Yeah.
All right, guys. Take care, and we will see you again soon.
All right, see you guys. Bye.